Hey friends, before we get into the lesson, I want to let you know I've been where you are. I struggled in the beginning just like you, and there wasn't a whole lot of training available. Even after owning an agency for 5 years, I still don't know everything. They keep adding new features every week. But what I do know is that you've got to learn the basics of HighLevel first. Before you can set up automations, before you can set up AI, before you can set up your marketing strategies, you've got to build a fundamental foundation for your HighLevel system. I've been training people on how to use software for more than 30 years. I'm building HighLevel training lessons, I'm putting them on YouTube, and I've got my own community. And it's not a click my link, get free crap community. So if you want to join, there's a link below. If you could do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, it'll really help me out. So now let's get to the lesson so I can teach you something fundamental about your HighLevel setup. Okay, this is going to be a quick video. It can get a little confusing, but if you follow me, I think you'll be able to follow this very well. Now we're going to create a branded domain. What that means is your sub-account needs its own personal domain. Now this is not a website domain. This is a domain for your sub-account. Anything that you create in your sub-account is going to have this domain name attached to it. Now we've already created the email server domain, which in our case is noreply.moonleafspa.com, and hopefully you set yours up to noreply.yourdomainname.com. And now we're getting ready to set up the branded domain. I'm going to set up app.moonleafspa.com, and you're going to set up app.yourdomainname.com. When we get to websites, we're going to set up the website domain, but it's just going to be the primary domain name. The main website is not going to work off of a subdomain like these two do. So let's get into Monica's account and let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're here in Monica's account, and I want to go back to calendars and show you something. I'm going to go to calendar settings, and if you'll remember on the share link, I told you not to use the share link yet. The reason for that is that the share link is using either the agency domain, or you could see the lead connector domain here. That's for all your share links, your scheduling link, your permalink, your one-time link, and your embed code. Now we want the link to use your subdomain for your sub-account. For example, if I copy this and open this link in a new tab, you're going to see either the agency domain here, or you're going to see the lead connector domain here. Now this back half is what we set up when we set up the calendar. If we go back to the calendar settings, X out of this, edit the calendar, this is where we set the back end of that up. So now what I want to do is go to my business profile. I'm going to scroll down a little, and I'm going to set up the branded domain. Now we're going to create another subdomain. So again, we need to make sure that we've got our Cloudflare account open. And I'm going to enter in here app.moonleafspa.com, and you'll put your domain name here. I'm going to click Add Domain, and it's going to ask me to connect my subdomain. I'm going to click Continue, and it'll start setting up the domain. It's going over to Cloudflare. It's going to check it out. I'm going to authorize the domain. You can see it's going to set up the app subdomain. I'm going to authorize it. It doesn't take very long. And now my sub-account has a branded domain. So if we go back to calendars and we click the share link, now the link is using the sub-account domain. So if I copy that, open up a new tab, paste that link in, now Monica's link is legit. It has her branding on it, and it has her name at the end. So now she can share this branded link to anyone she likes.